All right, let me see if my streaming's working here. So I started another stream here, so.
I'll probably end up jumping in that stream, but right now I'm in the middle of throwing down my boy Draco.
All right, cool. I'm gonna hang up. Yep. All right, bye.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field, the home of the Lions.
All right, well.
Three games decided, three more to come this wild card weekend.
Eric, I'll explain it to you later.
On this fine Sunday. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go. And he takes this all
right, well.
for 6. The opening kickoff of the afternoon turns into a touchdown. Greg, a dream start to this one. The opening kickoff taken back all the way for the first points of the game.
And each one of these teams, Mike, they've spent the entire week discussing how can we
We'll see how the connection goes this time. So far, so good.
Faster start and returning the opening kickoff of the game. It's a dream start, as you said. And, man, you just don't draw it up much better than that.
7-0 is our score as this kick is
smooth so far.
For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here's 1st and 10. Now the replacement for Aaron Jones is Josh Jacobs. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early. And we see it here. Nice first play pickup. Fresh set of downs.
It's not a play that I ever had before. It's a
Love out quickly to Dobbs. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
You go with this bullshit.
Taking off. Give him 11.
Yeah, I remember that.
Give them a new set of downs.
Those are the plays that, because as a defense, Mike, you feel
I
like
remember that
everything
bullshit
right
last
now.
game.
There's nowhere to go with the ball, but you leave just enough space for the quarterback to not only break contain, but to get outside and pick up the first down with his legs.
Uh-oh.
They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And he surges forward for a gain of...
It lagged on my end. I'm not sure about you. No. Okay.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Jacobs. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. We'll try to run it here with Jacobs.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with it.
Can't get to you. Not quite fast enough.
4th and short.
Davenport's trying his ass off to try to get to you, and it wasn't working.
Quickly, just enough to move the chains. Defense did a good job.
Nice pickup.
Reads away, so he turns into a runner, puts his head down, picks up the first down, and keeps this drive alive.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Darius Slay.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Now the second-year man out of Alabama, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Goff to throw. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
They face 2nd down and 7. They'll go play action with Goff. Open man downfield. It's Laporta. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
What a luxury. There's certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Here's the first carry for the Iowa State Cyclones. Montgomery. And they'll stretch him out to the sideline, but he'll be taken down for a loss.
You can see the running back. He's waiting patiently for that cutback lane to open, and it just never did. Great job by the defense continuing to string that play out sideways, and they're able to take him down for a loss.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Williams in motion. On 2nd down, Goff. Catch is made. That is Williams. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third.
Okay. I was going to ask you if everything was okay.
Nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
On third down, they go with Gibbs. Alex Singleton on the tackle. A gain of 7 yards. It's now 4th down and 1. So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. This about as short as you can get.
I thought about going for it there. I'm not going to lie.
Kick is good. And the Lions will extend to a 10-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone.
I'd rather in a playoff game, I'd rather take the points. If it was regular season, I'd go for it.
Here's Nixon on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he shows off a little footwork, winding his way for a run of 8. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. On play action, Love.
Come on. There we go.
The time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Back to throw is Love.
That was quick. That was quick. Properly quick.
Second down, like living in these third and long situations, must pass.
Whoa.
It's not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. At their own 47-yard line. On the bootleg, it's Goff.
Oh my God! Really?
For Jahmyr Gibbs out of the backfield. It'll bring up 2nd down.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
That should have been a TD, Eric.
Hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
So after one, here on Super
One quarter down.
Weekend, it's the Lions who have the early lead. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On play action, Goff. And he can't hang
Nice
on
play.
through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
On the handoff,
Okay.
this is Gibbs. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Shaheed in motion. From the gun, it's Goff. It is caught left side by St. Brown.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Lions will open up a 13-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down and 8. From the gun, it's Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Here's 3rd and 2. On the bootleg, it's Love. And this drive is over before it can start.
Davius White.
Fourth down. Here's Daniel Whelan now. He'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. Metcalf reels it in on the right side.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And he'll get this up close to a first down as the tackle is made right at the midfield stripe. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. They will work this down to the 43-yard line, and that is enough for a first down. Once again, it's Gibbs. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Goff. Over the middle, Metcalf has it. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
He was not open. He was not open. Fullback was open there for a split second. I waited too long. I was like, he's not open. That's going to be a pick. So I just ate it. I just ate that.
By the time he finished his fake and got his head around, the defense was all over him.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Williams in motion. A 2nd down throw for Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. "21" is the line to gain as we hit 3rd down. Now, Goff. That one on target for Williams. He's got it. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Lions first down. Here's Gibbs. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. They'll run the draw with Gibbs. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Mike, so often we see when a draw play is called, so much of the success depends upon what look do you get from the defense. In this case, they dial up a blitz. It could be feast or famine. In this case, it's famine. The blitz runs right into the draw. They get stopped. No gain.
Here's Goff. Metcalf left side. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
That is caught, and he'll take
That was goal line, by the way. Oh.
Out comes Sly for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Lions add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead.
Eric said he's scared of me right now.
The touchdown. Here's Sly to kick it away. Here's Nixon on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. This would be a big loss, and we'll see if he can continue here in the divisional round. 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he'll be taken down as we tick down.
That's my pass rush, though.
Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. The open man is Reed. He's got it. 3rd and 5. Here's Love to throw.
Every single 3rd down I think you've had, you've gotten sacked.
This offense just continues to struggle to find any sort of rhythm. And now part of it is self-inflicted wounds. But the vast majority of their struggles has just been their inability to pass protect. You can't expect your quarterback to settle into the game and have any confidence operating out of the pocket when the second he hits his back foot, the play's over.
That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to see as this game unfolds.
On 1st down, it's Goff. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Get a pause here. We have an injury, and it is the tight end, Sam Laporta, a player they cannot afford to lose. They hand it to Gibbs. He'll get this right to the 20-yard line. The veteran heading
That's why I love him.
in on the stop.
That's why I love him.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Off the play fake, here's Goff. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Here's Nixon on the return.
Is that Joe Mixon?
Back there, he'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Said Nixon, right? Oh, Nixon with a N as in November, basically.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. To throw is Love. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Quincy Williams. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. To throw is Goff.
I try to dump it off to X really fast, and
Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this 1st half. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Open man, left side. He's got it. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down. Goff to throw. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. He'll get up and clock it here, and they're set up to possibly get 3 before the break.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. So it is halftime here in the NFC Wildcard matchup, as we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. Hi, Coach. Thank you. Two
All right.
very different halftime speeches by these head
Halfway
coaches.
through.
That's for sure. As we get set for half number 2. Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? One half to decide it. Time for the third quarter of the NFC Wildcard game. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. A run up the middle with Jacobs.
Oh my God, dude! Really? Really?
They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line.
All right, that's cool.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier.
It's no wonder he ain't hurt.
They're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Really nice.
You're playing against a great defense, to be honest. All right, I built this defense a certain way.
They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing.
No, I get that. I mean, sure.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Love to throw. Taking off.
I can't get to, there was nobody there. There was literally nobody there. Like,
but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. First down, Packers. Here's Love. That complete to Jacobs. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hands, and results in a completion.
Third down, 3 to go. To throw is Love.
that was user. That was user. I'll admit that was user. That was straight up user. I ain't gonna lie to you.
And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Detroit. Second half, and the defense continues to be item 1 in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, they've just been dominant the entire game, Mike, and now to come up with the six here and just
I just saw
further
your
dominance,
text.
It's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
Slides, extra point, up and good. And the Lions stretch.
I 100% user that. I saw that he was probably going to be open. I was like, I better cover him, and yeah.
Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. Here's Nixon on the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Second down and 3. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find
you caught that. You caught that. I mean,
game,
I picked up that guy, too, going across the middle. I mean, that's where he was supposed to be, more or less, but you just... Good play, though. Good play.
In the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch.
All right, right there, that was all me, because I was supposed to go up the middle there, and I went for the motion guy.
And he continues to carry the ball well. Another nice one here. But as they find themselves continuing to trail here in the second half, the opposing team's defense is not really concerned about the run game. They need to find a way to use the pass to get...
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Sometimes it does that.
Running is Jacobs. Ooh, that will make third down a little more manageable.
You got a pretty decent run game today. I mean, I'll give you that.
By the interior of this offensive line, it typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate. And that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs.
Damn it.
Room to maneuver at the 35. Screen works to perfection. Give him 18 yards and move the chains. First down.
Well, I did it against Dean. I did it against Dean twice.
Now Love.
Wow.
This one out
Wow.
of the backfield.
He was right in your face, too, really. Did you see how close he was?
Packers.
Yeah.
Well, they get on the board. That pads the individual stats, makes mom and dad happy. But, Greg, we have seen
All right,
stranger things.
that's
You
cool.
never know.
Yeah, and I think the biggest thing right now, Mike, aside from the scoreboard, oftentimes in the NFL, you learn more about your team in moments like this than you do when everything's going well. So I think this coach is paying real close attention to which one of his guys are going to continue to fight.
Yeah, I should have sacked you back there.
Ready to go once more. As
That's all right, though.
away. This one will be taken in the end
Not to
zone.
toot my own horn, but I'm pretty happy with how my defense is playing right now.
Coming out to the 30-yard line.
Yeah. And I'm not at all talking smack to you at all. I respect you as his opponent.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs.
Oh,
And that's
damn
good
you.
support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2. Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8. On play action, Goff.
He was hit. He was hit. 100% he was hit as he threw it. Because I had Amon-Ra St. Brown going down the deep flat there. It was a deep post. Yep, right there.
Because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush
no
and
worries.
back end coverage work together. Man, that was big time ball.
They'll run it to the right here with Jacobs. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. Throwing on 2nd down, Love.
My pursuing is not that great.
At the 25-yard line.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Once again, it's Jacobs. Strong. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down. Back to throw is Love.
Yeah, you're damn right you did. You're damn right you did.
He tried to buy all the time.
And that was design blitz, too.
Space. He quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Here's 2nd and 2. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the...
And
nice play.
He will fight his way to the end zone. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Now Love getting the Packers set for this 2-point try. He'll look to throw. And he'll get into the
only because you were faster than my linebackers, man.
2-point conversion.
So we got 19.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Cordero Patterson. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing here is Goff. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Gibbs with a 1st down and more. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
So 1 quarter remains in this NFC Wildcard matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. First down, and they stick with Gibbs. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Medical staff will take a look, see if he can continue here in the wild card round. On 1st and 10, it's a handoff. Wait a minute, it's a reverse. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
What you love about these running backs, Mike, is that their confidence is that they can make every play a big play. But in this case, sometimes you have to know, all right, it's over. Cut my losses, try to get back to the original line of scrimmage and survive to the next down, but tries to make this play extended and takes a big loss. So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
3rd and 6. They'll stay on the ground. Again, Montgomery. And they get it at the 18-yard line. The drive stays alive. First down picked up.
Wow, a little change of play call here, and that's typically not what we see at this down and distance. That's typically a passing down, Mike, but they catch the defense off guard, keep the ball on the ground, and they're able to pick up enough for the first down.
And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
And he will take this down, close to a first down. Pickup of 9. They've got him a yard short of the sticks. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Goff to throw, and this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll try it now with Montgomery, and he's going to have a Lions first down. They only needed 1, but it's a gain of 6, and it'll move the chains.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming.
He slams it in there, and he is in. Touchdown, Lions. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. Here's Nixon on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Love. And he just
that should have been a sack.
He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close ones.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. That is Marcus Davenport in there for the sack. Third and long. Throwing is Love.
Yeah.
Up top for Dobbs.
Yeah, as soon as I saw him streak, and I'm like, that's going to be bad. That's going to be bad.
76 yards. Touchdown.
Nobody there. Nobody home.
Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least it'll pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Patterson now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Detroit.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Once again, it's Gibbs. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face second down and 7. A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down. Straight ahead with Gibbs. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Lions first down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
There's that man again. Another catch. And he will get into the end zone. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Detroit.
I think that's his first touchdown catch of the game.
In this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game.
Nope, second, excuse me.
Slides extra point, up and good. And the Lions will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Thank you.
Following the touchdown.
Thank you. I'm going to need it against OC, assuming OC moves on.
Here's Nixon on the return.
Joey Sly! Oh, yeah!
Close to the 40-yard line.
Joey Sly attacked your ass.
First and 10 from the 38-yard line. Now Love. The right side. Catch made by Dobbs. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5. Love. They'll try to set up the screen here. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Third down and 9. Out of the shotgun, it's Love.
Somebody was going to catch it. Somebody was going to catch it. 3 guys there.
And the Lions are in great shape here. They take over at their 46.
And that should be
Thank
the
you.
final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic.
And Wilson was my user. I was using.
There's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. A run, this is Gilliam. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
To be honest with you, you could thank OC for that because we made a mid-season trade for that. So.
Here's Goff. Metcalf reels it in on the right side.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
They'll go play action with Goff. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead.
Yeah, there was only one DB over there, and I don't think the DB knew who to guard either. To be honest with you.
They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Slides, extra point, up and good. And the Lions will add one more onto their big lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute.
Eric says I'm screwed.
Here's Nixon on the return. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Love to throw it on 1st down. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
Yeah, I only rushed 3 there.
This is one of those situations that plays
That's the scary
into the
part.
hands of the defense because
Only having 3 down linemen, I'm still getting to you.
This has to be
Literally dropping 8 people into coverage.
Extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end, and at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
You get your free.
Again.
Who the fuck are you?
2nd and 10. Here's Love. Over the middle, he fits it into Dobbs. Packers go ahead and use the first of the timeouts.
Oh.
And they'll stop it with 27 seconds.
No, to be honest with you, I thought it was game over.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Well, I know, but I'm saying I thought the time was expired.
To throw is Love. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
We'll take a shot downfield.
That was user.
offense is going to be all set up.
That was like a Troy Polamalu play.
And a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw,
Thank you.
We'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
1st and 10. Down to a knee here, and that'll do it. They have advanced. They are moving on in the playoffs.
GG. All right, let's look at the team stats here. 18 first downs, total offense 354, made my goal there. 30 rushes for 146, not bad. 20 for 27. That's what I had to do. Thank you, Father, for 208. 8 of 13. He was 4 of 11. He wasn't even 50% on passing. But his yards per rush, funny enough, is what I usually average per game. I had that one pick, that was it. And I wasn't even mad about it. Player stats. 5 picks. For 27 to 27. Rushing. 21 for 126. Montgomery got his touch too, and then Gilliam on the goal line. Metcalf 10 for 92, 2 TDs. Yep, Metcalf, #1 receiver all year in the league. He showed up today. Kept those chains moving. Sacks. Quincy Williams, 2 sacks. Davenport, 1.5. Davius White had a sack. That was in the 3rd quarter, I think. And then half a sack. And we got the interceptions. Brian Branch late. Quincy Williams, he got that sack. He got that pick. And then Darius Slay. All right. On to next week. We'll see who I face.